I gotta put some contact solution in. I can't see. There we go. All right, guys. We're doing some grinding. You know what? I'm going to use that other wheel on here. I got it. It's, well, not. I think the other wheel will do better because it won't eat, eat up the metal. I'm going to put that other one on there. I think it won't scuff the metal up like that. It'll just go through the paint. And you can tell where it was. You told me what? Oh, that's fine. I must have misunderstood. I don't care neither. All right, you gotta do a little bit more welding on this thing to make sure it's kind of airtight. So, there. They do not make this easy to get to. I guess it's tight enough. All right, so what's up, Great Northerner? All right, guys, what's up? Hey, O'Brien, what's up, everybody? Hey, everybody. You know, like you say, when I get all excited, I'm like, hey, everybody, I'm back. I sure am. I had a heck of a weekend. I'm all sunburned. Anyways, we Mark and I learned that some important stuff about these bumpers and when you're going to put a generator on it. So we're going to go ahead and fill in these areas here, get these areas here on the side, and then we're going to move on to something else because we got a lot to do. So let's get started. Thanks for joining me. If you got questions, I got answers, and if I don't, I'll just make it up. We're going to grind this down a little bit so we can get our weld on here because it's pointless to weld if you don't have it clean. Just like with painting, guys. If you don't have it clean, don't do it. If you don't have it clean, don't solder. It's got to be clean or it's not going to turn out right. I don't care what anybody says, dude. Now, Mark, I'm wondering if you got something, if we have something thin enough to get down in here and get those areas that are painted in between. It's gonna be hard to bridge the gap there, I think. All right, let's get this welded up. We're gonna get this corner here. I'm tempted to almost. They sell these things, they call them I think they call them shock struts or something like that. And they use them as like a big C-clamp that they want you to like clamp these things together. I don't know, man. It doesn't. I'll show you guys what we got here. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna weld in between here the rest of these. And then we're gonna go ahead and get the area right in here. And they sell these things, they call them like strut straps or something. It's like a big C-clamp. It just kind of like wraps around here and grabs the other side. I'm just gonna weld it up real good. I'm gonna hope for the best. You guys are gonna hope along with me, man. Just hope. Don't do dope. Just hope. I just made that up. I don't think it's a McPherson strut. I don't know why this thing's crooked. But anyways, guys, tonight what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this set up so that we can put the so we can mount this generator here on the back. We gotta get the rest of these welds done real quick. So let's go ahead and clean it up and let's do it. I'll try to answer you all questions. If you got questions, I'll get you some answers. Man, I'm burning up in here. I kind of want to go home now. Stinking hot. And what'd you guys do this weekend, man? We went up to this thing called Twin Lakes. It's pretty cool. Got all sunburn. Was wishing I had the BAD-ASHEBAGO the whole time. We didn't. It was here. But we did make some good progress on it. I think we're super close, guys. We're super close. Crap. You know what, Mark? Man, let's see what we got here. Get in there. Man. Man, take that off there for a minute. It's a tight fit. That's a tight fit. You want to try to weld that as well? Oh no. Damn it. That's funny. I didn't need to get that area as much. I need to get this area here. Watch out, man. I get my power tools. I don't know what. I just start making things up. You guys can't do this right unless you got a chair to sit in. That way you can relax if you make a mistake. You'd be like, oh man, I screwed up. Grab another cold one. You know? All right. Yeah, that's a good question. I think we're probably gonna go back to this. It was called Twin Lakes. It was a really cool place. Now here's the thing. There was like an abandoned hotel you can go look at there on the other side of this lake, all right? Well, let me tell you what, man. Dude, it was a hike. We were on one of these 4-person paddle boards. I can't believe we didn't take any pictures. It's basically a big paddle board, and that's all it is. It didn't have no motor or anything. And me and Rachel up front, dude, I'm not kidding. I wish I would have got a picture because at one point I was looking at on the way back, and I was like, we might have to have somebody come pull us in, man. And Rachel's legs started hurting. I'm like sitting on the front of this thing, man. Picture this, guy. It's like at least a 4-person paddleboard, and it had like the pointy end up here. And I was like, and I wasn't going anywhere fast, dude. I was like in the same spot. I was so relieved we got back across. It was really cool. I really like us to be able to go there, and take this. So I think we are super close. And I know I've been saying that for a while, but I really do believe that. Man, I wonder if, are you able to get in there with any sandpaper, Mark? Or I wonder if we took that emery cloth and just ran it. I just don't see how we're going to get the, I don't think we're going to be able to bridge this because there's nothing for it to grab. It's not able to soak into anything because it's got paint all there, you know? I almost think it's a waste of time because it's not going to be able to grab good. You know?
I don't think it's going to be a waste of time.
You don't think what?
It's still going to bite.
Yeah, but it's got to get through that paint. you know, in here.
It'll burn that paint.
I think that I got an idea. Let's try this. I cannot spend a lot of time on this. I gotta get this part done. So I really want to get the I'd really like to get the what's it called? I really want to put that new compressor on up front. This here. So make sure we get into that corner so we can grab it. Oh, I'm in the wrong area again. I keep doing that. I was trying to sand all in there. It's already welded. Got a little carried away. Man, what'd you guys do this weekend? Mark, what'd you do? Stay out of trouble?
Yeah.
I sure hope so. Good. I don't have the money to get you out. I'm not sure Stan's gonna do it either. All right, so right here, guys, in between the two pieces, we're just trying to get a bite. So we'll take this emery cloth and just square it up down here. And yeah, ideally you want to see no paint, all right? So we're just gonna see what we can do here, and because Mark's right, that it'll probably burn through that paint. And then wait till you see how we're gonna put this generator on here. This is gonna be so cool. And so we're not getting rid of the other generator, not yet. Not until I can buy another electric start one, but we are gonna bring this generator, because this generator is the inverter style where we can go ahead and power the projector screen and stuff. Because this is gonna be, man, this is gonna be like an ultimate kind of hangout RV, dude. Somebody out there's gonna want to rent this thing. I'll probably let them for the right price, you know. I might not, we'll see. So, all right. You guys ready to get a little welding going? Weld them up. Look, if you're tuning in just now, what we're doing is you gotta get this big square tube of a bumper. You gotta get it nice and solid on here. And to do that, you gotta make sure it's nice and clean to weld. And you know, speaking of which, I should probably go put one of my masks out in the sun so I know it's gonna work good. This is an area I needed to get good, dang it. So I can get one of my little pieces here. You gotta get in these tiny spots, man. Look, little spots matter, dude. Like right here. You gotta get to the clean spots, guys. I know people think I'm kind of crazy, but I'm telling you the truth, man. You gotta get into these little spots back here, or it's not gonna work right. You see, where is, I'm missing some stuff. I'm missing some stuff. See if we can get this bad boy in here. Oh yeah, look, we got some room now. Oh yeah. Well, that worked until it didn't it? That sucks. It worked until it didn't. And then it was no more. So, oh yeah, Bricky. What's his name? Ricky. Ricky the Snake. Ricky. Ricky the Snake is here. Oh my dear. This is man, that's a tight fit. All right. Get in here. Anyway, guys, this thing's gonna be so sweet. Woo! All right. Get an extension cord. Let's get ready to weld. So stinking hot, dude. You guys gotta keep the door shut during the day. All right. Let's see what we got here. Got it cleaned up. Whoop. I usually like to hit it with the little air blaster. All right. Let's see if we can get this, guys. You ready? Johnny Rocket, what's up, dude? All right, let's get a little welded. Oh, there's Mark over there hanging out. Mark's like, hey. Let's see what we got. Oh, you know what, dude? I forgot about that. We're gonna have to find a. You gotta find a good ground spot for it. What's that? Right here. We'll give it a little grindage. You gotta have grindage for a good time. Whoa, yeah. Gotta have grind it for a good time. I tell you, man, I had grindage for a good time. Now we're gonna have a good time. No charge, guys. We got grindage in stock. That's how Mark says it. Get some gas on for me there, Mark. Oh yeah. What's that? I thought I did play. Oh, must get one done. All right, I guess I didn't. There you go. There we go. Hold on, I just need a little bit more there. Get this grinded up. You guys know what I like to say? Jesse James time. No, I messed it up. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Why couldn't I just do Jesse James time right? Jesse James time. I think we need to speed it up some. Slow it down a little bit. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. There we go. There we go. Look, actually looks pretty good too. You guys want to see it? I'll show you. Take a look. Take a look-see, man. Hey, little Nolan's here. What's going on, little Nolan? Look, guys. You guys say, oh, you don't know what you're doing. Look, these look pretty good. That's not too bad, is it? So as I can figure out work the gimbal. These ones here we just did. Whoop. Guys, I'm going to try to look at the comments. I really am. I'm going to try to, but I've got to try to keep up with the, figure this way. I don't want to have the phone die. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, meme school, I'm not that cool, dude. I told you guys, I'm not that cool, I'm not that smart. How many times I gotta tell you guys? Don't tempt me with a good time, though. I probably would take my shirt off. Quack! That's a story there. I clean that up a little bit before they merge. Here we go. Get those merged up. Woo! Oh. I got that area. Let's get here. Follow along. Don't use the bong. I just made that up. Seriously, don't use the bong. Don't do any of that. Go right over the edge. Over the edge. Then you guys remember that movie Over the Top with Stallone? So, you know, the whole arm wrestling thing. That's always pretty funny and cool. And a little bit of a struggle here trying to get my noggin inside here. I didn't, guys. So they have these things. They're called strut straps or something. And basically, it literally looks like a big C clamp. And they're like $100, man. $100, $150. I thought it's kind of dumb. Why can't you just weld the whole thing on there? So I might get them, but I might not. That didn't work. That didn't work at all. Told you guys, gotta be clean. It's gotta be clean. It's gotta be tied. That's what they say in that commercial for. Oh, let's try this again. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna get this. I can't get that. That sucks. That's one of the areas like has to be got, you know. Can't. Try it again. That did not seem like that was going to be agreeable. Yeah, that's not gonna happen, man. That sucks, man. I can't get it back there. Man, that's a bummer. Let me see something real quick. Let me try something real quick. All right, let's try it again. I'm sorry I haven't told the comments, guys. I'm a little busy right now. I don't want to waste a lot of time with this. Yeah, that's just not, it's not happening. That looks really bad too, man. I don't want anybody to see that. Yeah, it's not good. Let's go ahead and change that out. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put the grinding wheel back on here, and then I probably won't mess with that anymore if I can't get a good beat on it. And maybe I will buy those strut strap things. I can't. And I need this thing ready to go, and we want to use the inverter generator as, you know, for the stuff that requires a clean signal, like the projector and stuff. All right, let me try this real quick. This didn't work. We're going to go ahead and just finish up this area here, and then go to, and then we'll mock that up. I'll get those strut strappers, and we'll deal with that a little bit later. Oh man, I got an idea, dude. I got an idea. Hold on. Oh, a fire! Oh, hey, check this out. What's this? Ooh. Oh, fire! Oh, damn it. Ooh. I am putting holy oil. Ooh, fire! Pretty cool. Let's try that out. Nope. I can't get it clean enough. That sucks. Let's get the rest of it. fire. Damn it. Whew. I can't pull that off any longer. It's barely safe. All right. Okay, what we got here? I guess somebody didn't want to be very polite. That's all right. And I'll say this for anybody that doesn't know, I'm not a professional welder. I've always struggled with getting the thing, you know, set up to where it's working right. And this had some Mondo gaps that needed to be filled. And it also had paint on it that we're having a hard time, you know, getting cleaned off with where it was. So, do the best you can, make it the best you can. I can't see anything, dude. It's very frustrating. I like that other mask better too. Like I said, guys, what's wrong with this thing? Come on. Oh, that's why. There's a lot of paint in between here that I had a hard time. I couldn't get cleaned out, so having to work with what I got here. There we go. All right. I'm really struggling to get this to... Let's try that. I'm getting frustrated now because damn. This looks terrible too. Other ones look pretty good. That's not right. I'm really struggling with getting this set up the right way today. Unfortunately, I've got most of it done. But done, you know, was it done right? I don't know. Probably not. I'm not happy with a lot of these. That sucks. I'm probably going to use those strut shock things that I saw, which I don't really want to do. Wait, what's this? That's not it. Trying to see whatever questions or comments you guys have that are, you know, nice. Yeah, let me see. I got the gas turned on, but yeah, it looks like there's plenty of gas. And it's what sucks is the other day, you know, I used the same setting that I used the other day, and it seemed fine. Let me go ahead and grind some of this off because I can't have it look like this. So let's go ahead and get some of this cleaned up. Grind it down. Man, it sucks, man. I got an idea. And I'm really bummed out that I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong with the settings, but I'm really bummed out it does not look right. Man. Dude. That's out of gas. Get the next one. Man, I'm really bummed out about this. Just let you guys see what I see. I couldn't get the welder set up. Something's funky, dude. I could not get a good bead out of it. Yeah, and then part of the area I couldn't get clean, so I definitely couldn't do it, but it just acted up. So I'm gonna finish grinding this down, and then I'm gonna I'll get the other thing set up. But I'm really bummed out about it because it was, you know, it was not cooperating. Finish grinding this down, and then well, I was going to use that thing, but it doesn't look like it wants to work. Oh, I guess that's broke. That sucks. Wow. All right. I'm striking out today. Who's asking? Oh, Tyson, I'm doing this again because I read that it's got to be, if it's not secure all the way around, it's not secure, it'll actually just fall off. And so, yeah, I had it, on there, but it's not the way it needed to be. And that's why we're doing it a third time. I don't feel like doing this. I'm irritated about it. I didn't know. Like I said, they have this thing they call strut or shock something. It looks like a big C-clamp that grabs this piece to each other. And yeah, I'm probably gonna do that because I couldn't get a bite here on the side. I want to get this last piece of high mount stuff off of here. These welds that didn't stick or don't look good. I want to get these grounded down, and then I'll we'll go ahead and see if we can get the I got that practice metal stuff. I'm gonna make sure that it's working on that before I do something else. But let me grind this down so I don't want these all stuck up and stuff. The glasses, really mad about that. All right, man, I'm really bummed out about that. I like the look of like a nice weld, and I couldn't seem to get one out of this. All right, so I'll show you what we're doing. Now that we got all that out of the way, kind of. Oh shoot, you know what? Something like this probably would have worked as a gusset. So, check this out, guys. This is actually gonna be pretty cool. After we make sure that, you know, I got the welder set, like, check this out. But this here, kind of like this. So we need to weld it right to here, all right? This is even much easier than I thought. And let's give you our tray. A little tray. So let's make sure that it's going to fit. Oh, yeah. All right. Look at that, guys. That's going to be sweet, isn't it? It's almost like it's supposed to be that way. So we'll take that. And, yeah, Alizar, I probably could. No, Tyson, we're at the point now where you can say that kind of stuff. It's not me being perfectionistic, dude. It's not welded on the back. And I wouldn't have even thought to do this until I read it on Google while I was researching something along these lines. And so, like I said, now I'm just going to buy those big C-clamp things to put on here. That'll make sure that's held, because I don't want this to go bouncing down the road with this. So I'm thinking that's awesome. That looks perfect, man. So something, put it this way. That way it can't roll out there. And we'll just weld it right to the other bumper here. We'll weld it here and here. But the thing is that the weight will mostly be on this big fat part here. And that's what they're saying. You gotta, why you have to, hold on. Trying to remember, did we weld to this piece, or was this piece already on there? I think, Mark, did we? I don't remember. This piece here that came off, did we? Where's the piece that? Oh, it's welded right to it here. Okay. So, did I weld it right to this thing, or was this thing on? Huh. So we got to make sure that it's not going to go anywhere. And that's why I think that, yeah, I am being perfectionistic about it. I'm not going to deny that at all. But it sounded really good, you know, when I was first doing it here. Then it started messing up. So we do this like this. I get those C-clamp things. Those C-clamp things, you'd be like, boop, boop, put it on each side, mount right to the thin part. I think that'll work. So right now, I think we just need to, if we just weld this to right here. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, so let's go grab that real quick. Let's put the spare on. Let's have a look. And let's grab a Topo Chico. It says it's got gas in it too. Something didn't seem right. All right. Oh. Yeah, you did. You held that thing there real good. Look at that, man. Look at that little guy back there. He's just a good little guy.
Off the store.
Yeah.
Off the ladder.
Oh, right up against this nub. That's a good way to mark it, you know?
Yeah.
So, all right. So, sweet. I think that'll work. Got a nice little reflector here. Look at that. That's good stuff, isn't it?
Let's pull the whole thing off.
Okay, hold on. Oh, that's way easier.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So, right here.
It's basically the right way. You need a draw pole.
What's that?
It's basically the right way.
Yeah, it's perfect. You can.
Yeah.
Sweet. So, right up against that nub. So, all right. So right there, gotta clean that up. So say. Right there. And boop, boop. So, yep, right there. Right there, right there. Can you grab the thing? Yep, thank you. Put it back down. I need to get me a Topo Chico, man. I'm a little off. Oh, is that okay? Right there. So there. Yep, we'll get it here. And probably just get it here. Yeah, what do you think? I don't think we need to get it along here. What do you think? Yeah, we should.
Well, at least,
Yeah, we're gonna get it here.
where they join.
Yeah. So, yeah, but I was gonna go all the way along here. But you think we should? I guess we get on this top half too. All right, we're gonna pop it off for a sec. All right. Think that's it? Oh, diver. I'm just worried about melting it through here, you know? Like melting it right off. Oh, we gotta get along here. Of course, this is the area it's gonna fall off. It falls off, you know?
The top of those.
Yeah, it's so well, not bad. Yeah, and that's on there though. We need here. I don't think it's gonna matter as much as it's gonna matter here.
Right.
Let me get right there. Pop this up. Yeah, I guess I will buy that stinking C-clamp thing just so I can, you'll be 100% sure.
Right.
So, what do you think we should do it here too? Or just here?
All right, stitch that.
This here, all right. Yeah, it's okay. Does it come all the way full? Okay, yeah, it does. All right, pop it off. What's going on? Oh crap! I gotta call Fred. Let's see. All right, that's it. Yeah, put that C clamp thing on there too, which means it'll go right. Yep, here. Yeah, the C clamp thing. I'm gonna go here, and either here or on the other side, and that should be fine. I would think. I guess, if I was able to, if I had it cleaned in here, we could have welded here. I don't know why it wasn't grabbing good earlier though. Oh, let me get right here. Pop it off real quick. See if that gives us enough room. I gotta call Fred real quick instead of doing that transmission. All right. Let me get a little bit more right here. Okay. I guess leave this on for a sec so we can go ahead and hit it with a paint marker of where we got to get. On this thing, yeah, with this paint marker. Man. All right, what are we talking about? Anybody know? Let's have a look with the. Let me get a paint marker. Where? Oh, there it is. What's up, Wild Rogue? How are you guys doing? What's up, Pate O'Brien? Play-Doh B, like Play-Doh. Play-Doh B and Pate-Doh B. I'm really discouraged with this thing, man. Between this, and all the other stuff, man. I don't know why the welds are started seeming funky. So let's figure that out here in a second. Those of you that are with us, more regularly, that my welds actually look pretty decent on a regular basis, during normal times. Let's get ready to try that out. Now, on the plus side, this did come with like some of those U-bolts, I think, and stuff. Right now, let's have a Topo Chico. Remember the Bud Light commercials or Budweiser when they would say, "This Bud's for you"? That was back before they had that one person do their commercials, and everybody was like, "I'm not drinking Bud Light anymore." It's too bad, man. What marketing person thought of that? What were they thinking?
They're trying to change the culture.
They're trying to change it. That's what we're trying to do with automotive repair. Oh, that's good. You want to, why don't you take that, you know what, let's go stick both those masks out in the sun for a little bit before the sun goes down. Maybe I'll be able to see out of them then. We'll probably open the front door. It's probably cooling down now. Man, I hate when stuff like that. What's this? It's not my channel. Thank you, Handle. It's a double stack rack. I don't know what double stack rack means. I just know that I'm going to put my generator on this as a backup. Yeah, backup rack. Maybe that's what that means. So that's what we're going to do. And then when I can afford it, we will get a inverter generator for inside. But as I've said before, I know you guys are probably tired of hearing me say it, like, shut up, Griff, we know. Or shut up, Griff, we don't care. But what we want to do is I'm going to get a projector screen mounted right here. That bzzz, come down, have the awning out. It's going to be so cool, man. At least in my head, it sounds really cool. All right, so let's go. We're gonna mark this thing for where we're gonna paint it down. Oh, thanks, Aloha. I'm not sure what you mean by if I've seen those generators that is on the slide rack. I have seen the thing that I have seen the like the slide out trays for the batteries. I've seen that. But I think, I wish I could afford the generator, but I can't. So, if you guys want to donate to Griffzilla Garage, maybe I'll be able to afford it one day. I just know, I really think this channel's going to take off, guys. It's just a matter of time. I say it every week. You guys are probably tired of hearing me say it too. It's my channel, so I can say what I want. I got to get along here. And this is going to be the important part, this whole piece back here. Because this piece back here is really what's holding it on, guys. I don't need to mark that. I know that I'm going to go right there. Jeez, Griffin. Man, I'm not that smart sometimes. I'll tell you what, dude. So we're going to get right there. Right there. We know we got to get there. Okay, that's about it. And that's the important parts, though. Okay, cool. So let's give it a little sandage. A little sandage down. Yeah. That in there. All right, so cool. So we're gonna go ahead and get this area here along the back. Give it a little grind it down, guys. You gotta grind it down. All right. You gotta make sure it's clean. You know, it's cool. I got this whole other half I can practice on first to make sure I got the welder set up right. It's like a 2-for-1, you know? Came with the practice section. It's like, hey, make all your mistakes here on this one and then weld it on that one. Oh yeah. That's the biggest thing I have trouble with is setting up the welder, dude. It's kind of embarrassing. It's like, but I'm not too proud. You know, I tell people, look, I'm not very good at this part. But then when I do a good job, I'm like, oh yeah, everybody, look at my good job. And then when I don't do a good job, I'm like, oh man, I screwed up. I'm not very good at it. I just own it again. That's all you can do. So that's gonna be on that corner. So this is gonna be, okay, this here. You guys seen that show, Troll Hunters? That's pretty cool, dude. For a kid's show, that's pretty cool. Hey guys, do me a favor. I'm serious, man. All two people watching. Oh, 3 people watching. Oh, thanks, Wild Rogue. I appreciate that. All right, so you guys busting my balls or what? I was gonna tell you. So my boys aren't here tonight. They got Wild Rogue. They got a sunburn. We went to this place called Twin Lakes, Colorado, on Saturday. It was so cool. But I wish the whole time. I wish we could have took the Griff-ASHEBAGO. I've got to get this thing done, guys. I've got to. Help me out, guys. Help me get this thing done. I gotta start my GoFundMe so people can start funding me. I'm gonna put fund a real American family that wants to have fun but can't afford it. That's what I'm gonna put. Man, whew. My contacts are acting up. We finally got the 53 Plymouth out of here today. Only been here like 6 months. Jeez. Like 6 months, guys. This is a long time. I remember that was like around the time I first started doing live shows more. I remember my dad was here, you know, messing around with it with me, and somebody was like, my dad's white collar professional. He used to make almost $1 million a year, right? And somebody said, "Oh, how many crackheads does it take to fix the Plymouth or something?" I told him my dad's just standing there laughing about it. All right, so almost got this. So we went to this place called Twin Lakes, Colorado. It was so beautiful, man. And we wish we could bring this so bad. I've got to get this done, guys. I've got to get it done, man. My kids are home all sunburned right now. All right, so we got got that cleaned up. That's cleaned up. That's cleaned up. See a little bit more clean up here. You guys, like Wild Road, we did add the YouTube channel and stuff to our, our site and everything. So I'm really hoping that helps grow the channel, guys. I'm not sure what some of those texts mean. But that sure was refreshing. Ooh. Oh, man. All right, so we got that area there. We want to make sure we got these corners good, because that's showing the strongest areas. I know that. I at least know that. Man, I hope I can get the welder set up right. Hey, seriously, guys, those of you that tune in regularly, like Wild Rogue, Johnny Rocket, Tyson James, I think Bowtie used to be pretty regular now. I really appreciate it, man. I really appreciate it, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. It means a lot to me that you guys take the time to not tune in but moderate and stuff. It's very cool. I really appreciate it. And we'll just paint these areas that are not so pretty now. Thank you, Johnny. I appreciate it. No, thank you, Johnny. Thank you. John, I think you were one of the first people that was like, "There's no meth here." So my kids are like, "Who's Johnny Rocket, Dad?" I'm like, "He's one of Dad's friends, man." They're like, "You know everybody, Dad." I'm like, I know a lot of people. But guys, I think next weekend could be the weekend, man. I might do like a special weekend show. I thought that it'd be pretty cool if I got a drone and I could like fly it up around like where our campsite is and show you guys, look man, I wasn't BSing you dudes, I did it. And it'd be so cool, man, because you guys could tell, if you wanted to, you could tell people, yeah, I remember Griff first brought that thing in. And it did not have it didn't have the LEDs or nothing, you know? I think it's gonna be really neat. But what do I know? Oh, this is cool, guys. The other rack that I got for this, I went to return it and they said, I don't have to, I keep the money. So, I don't know if there's some viewer out there that wants it, you want to pay for the shipping, I might think about sending it to you. As a thank you for tuning in. What else are we talking about? Oh yeah, sure. We went and checked. And you know, with the trailer piece going in here, we'll have enough room. We'll have enough room. Then you can extend these too. Yeah, you can get them. You can get these longer. Really, we got to replace this piece anyways. Got all ground off. We'll worry about that later. But we got a welded piece on there. I really just want to make sure we get right there good. All right, so guys, I got to call my one of my customers. It's the guy that I got this from. I got to call him real quick and set up time for him to drop off the his Honda that I got to do that I have to do a transmission on. It's part of the deal with me getting this thing. So not really looking forward to doing that, but I'm a man of my word. I must do it. Let's see here. All right. All right, so I think we're basically ready to sand this down, or to weld this on, and then I'm still going to get those pieces. I don't really want to. Dang it! I don't want to spend the money. Guys, if somebody wants to buy those for me and my family, I'd really appreciate it. Hey, Mark, I think we're basically ready to. Oh, I got to get that. So, I think we could probably just stitch weld this, just 1, 2, 3, on this piece. Yeah. So. Maybe 4. 1, 2, 3. 4. Yeah. And then hit it in the corner too, you know? But, and then I'll hit it with paint so you can't see all this crap, but. So, yeah, I think this here, I guess this here, I'd like to get it the whole way down. You know, but I think if we get this piece the whole way down, and right here good, yeah. Oh, you know what, dude? That for a gusset, dude. If we took something and put it right here, yeah, but this piece here isn't.
Well, I understand that, but balance wise.
You know, I want to get that square piece, those C-clamp things. Yeah. But where's that? Did you see that thing I brought over? One of those things I got for my kids to practice with. And I think something like that may actually work really well. Oh, especially we had a triangle one, boop, right here. Okay. I think if we get the top and bottom side here, and then definitely get right here. obviously we're gonna hear, but I'm just thinking, as far as supporting so it doesn't fall off, I'm trying to mount this because this whole piece will come off together. This all mounts to the frame, so it's not like you can't take it off.
Right.
I do got to call Fred here in a second. Oh, here it is. So, you got this piece here. Hopefully. So if we anchored that, I'd rather have a triangle one. I don't want to overthink it right now. I'm thinking that if this welds up top nicely, I'm thinking this thing bounces up and down. Now, obviously, we have this thing ratchet strapped down, so it's not going to bounce. It's going to move up and down together. And the ratchet strap goes around the unit and this piece in here, the other side of this.
Right.
If it breaks off, it's still going to drag because it's going to be caught on this piece down here. Right. So I could live with that. Yep. There we go. Oh, you can definitely tow a trailer with this on there. We went and measured it the other day, didn't we, Mark? Yeah. So, not worried about that. Yeah, I think, man, I'm not a big fan of. I understand U-bolts, what they are. I think for this application, they're not going to work great because this whole square tube here, it used to just be bolted to a thin piece behind it. Now you can't tell where it was a thin piece now because we've welded all the way along. Some of those welds didn't look so good. I'm not happy about that. But I think that, but this thin piece here, this piece here, there's not a piece here. I think that with it welded onto this piece, and this piece, that's going to keep this pretty stout. And then we're going to weld it to this piece as well. But I think that's going to hold it okay. I was really bummed out that I couldn't get a good weld in here earlier. I don't know. I had this thing set up really nice the other day, and I was using the same settings, and it didn't work. So. What's up? Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that. That's a good point. Mark, that's an excellent point. Hey guys, Mark just brought up an excellent point. Somebody earlier said, "Hey, is there no gas in it?" And I said, "Yeah, it's got plenty of gas." Mark brought up an excellent point. He said, "Hey, you got a lot of these fans that are blowing that argon away." That's an excellent point. I didn't think about that. That's why I keep Mark around. Mark, I'm gonna let you stay here another week.
Awesome.
No charge.
No charge.
I got a place for you to stay in stock, dude. That's cool. I wouldn't have thought of that. So, yeah, because before I only had it on C for heat, and I was getting. Some of you guys that tune in regularly, you guys saw. Yeah, I had some nice beads on here. It looked good. So I was really bummed out when it started looking like crap. Really bummed out. Tyson's like, "Why are we doing this a third time, Griff? Are you being perfectionistic?" Like, no, I really do need to weld these other areas. Tyson, as always, appreciate you hanging out. Okay, I'm gonna get in that groove and then weld on it. All right, guys, I gotta. I'm gonna try to text I'm gonna try to text my guy Fred to make sure he knows he can drop off the Honda for transmission tomorrow. If I have to get on the phone with him, then I will, hopefully I won't, a lot of times when I get on the phone, it'll drop the audio. Hopefully it doesn't do that. Let's, I think we're basically ready here. Let me go and try to text him real quick. Oh, we need a front and back side of that. Right in the triangle area. So guys, we need to just tell Mark already knows this, but I just like to act like I'm smart sometimes and say stuff. So, you know, like my understanding is, I could be wrong, is that, you know, triangles, that's like your strongest point when you're welding stuff. Is that correct? So I heard this, you know where I learned that from? Remember, I always tell you guys I'm not too proud to say the truth, right? So I learned that from, I didn't know if it was true, but I heard it said, there was this kid. Now, this is a funny story, but I want you guys to take me seriously on this, all right? I know it's going to be hard, but there was this kid that I was working with, and I forgot what I said. I said something like, "Why are you speaking?" And he looked at me and said, "Why do you hate me?" I felt bad, dude. And he was like, he's got to be 20 years younger than I am. And he was like teared up. And he's like, I really hurt his feelings, dude. He's like, "Why do you hate me?" It's like, I don't hate you, dude. I'm busting your balls, man. I felt really bad about that. So I'm only telling you guys that, so you guys may want to just try to take seriously what you're saying sometimes. I know for me, it's very hard. Yeah, I know. I mean, guys, at the same time, you know, in this field, everybody, everybody's way too sensitive. And those people, you tell them to cry quietly. Everybody else, and you guys know what's up. You know if you're out of line. Just own it, dude. Yeah, I felt bad. He's a nice kid too. I remember, you know, it sucks. He's the same guy that called me and told me that my friend Chris had died, and I felt, man, you can't. You know, guys, that's why. It's like the sharpest tool you have is your tongue, because you cannot take back the stuff that you say. That's like we say, "I want a divorce." It's out there now. You said it. Just be careful, guys. Be careful. So you guys think I try to be serious sometimes, tell you guys something you can, take to heart. I mean that. I mean, guys, I think sometimes when I was like, I feel like maybe I was too harsh with my kids, and I can't redo that stuff. But I can do better, and that's what I would encourage you guys to do. Wild Rose says, "Mark's a chill dude." I would use flat bar and bolts. Bow tie, what do you mean by that? I'm not a big fan of U-bolts, guys, because look, for U-bolts, I don't have an area to get a U-bolt around this section here. I do have the area here on what you guys would call a U-bolt, but it's that safety strut thing. I think it's the dumbest name. It doesn't look like a strut to me. What do I know? All right, I think we got everything here. I'm going to take the tire back off so we can get in there. Oh, let me get the top edge of this, because we're going to want to try to get a good portion of this. dead. All right, I'm gonna put another battery on. We can test on that one if we want. You know. So. Oh man, let's see how fast that rapid charge works. That'd be cool. All right, guys, let me call. I'm gonna text Fred real quick, and so the short is, yeah, we do have the main generator figured out. This is our backup, but it's also the one that we're gonna use for what? Yeah, we're gonna use it for the projector screen. Use the computers, that kind of stuff. Let me go ahead and see if I can text Fred. And you see, so this is that 2 inches? Yep, 2 inches. I wonder if this is the same height. Man, it's close. Dang, it's close. I gotta think about that for a sec. I think we're gonna go ahead and just go with this. Wrong way. Let me get a little bit of grinding on that. Man, guys, I really want to get the AC compressor put on. Hold me closer, Tony Danza. Bum, 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 bum. All the headlights on the highway. All right. All right, guys. Look, man, here's the cool thing. A lot of you guys may not agree with the way I do stuff, but I can't afford to pay anybody. So that's what I gotta do, you know? It'd be what it be. Whoop, whoop. What are you talking about, Corchan? Who's down and out? They need a hug? All right, let's do a little test weld here. Bing bonk. I don't like how, there we go. I was looking for that little thin piece I had a second ago, guys. Did you guys see where I put it? There it is. All right, let me go grab the mask. Mark, where's the mask at? Oh, I see him. I found him. All right, let's see what we got. Try this one first. Man, I keep losing that. I keep losing that little piece, and my contacts are acting up, so I'm having a hard time seeing straight. Huh. Oh, right here. It's on this thing. Duh. I'm gonna see how this looks. All right. I guess maybe let's turn the fan down. I'll get in front of it for right now. I'm pretty sure the gas is on. Yeah, it's on. You see those? Don't look. Contact. It seems like it's right there, man.
Sounds better.
Contact. It doesn't. Contact. That sounds better. I think all the way hot too. Contact. I can't tell if we got to speed up or slow down there. I think it's pushing me out. That seems right. Yeah, that doesn't have a huge toe on it either. So I'd like to get stitched in a number of spots and then go back through. I don't plan on running just like a bead the whole way down. It's gonna be way too hot and it's gonna mess the metal up.
Well, still stitch.
Yeah.
Get it all together.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, but I'm not just gonna the whole way down. It's gonna be too hot. What's that? What?
Brown on here. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like how far away it is, and so I wanted to get a closer one. And that kind of holds it in place. Especially if I get the bottom edge of that. Great Northern Roofer! What's up, what's up? Hey, Core Chain, I appreciate that because I am not a master welder. And so I definitely appreciate the help, all right? I've got the voltage up as high as it'll go now. And I think right around the time is when I did turn the speed down. So I think we're where we need to be. I think, but I mean, look, I better not think too much. Something else is going to start burning, you know? All right. All right, mate, let's go. Ground it first. I could definitely use a victory and have having this done, this welded up here tonight, Know what I'm saying, Big Mark? Let's go ahead and I better clean that off so we can. Trust me, Tyson, I don't want to do any more of this either. I'm tired of working in the same area. Honey Boo Boo's coming to town, y'all. You guys remember Honey Boo Boo? Mark was a big Honey Boo Boo fan. He was like, oh yeah, she's coming. He's like, Griff, she's coming to town. I need a pack of smokes to go see Honey Boo Boo. Mark, is that what you did? Mark's like, yeah, I'm just happy to be here. All right, well, see what we got. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Put my cape on. So, told him I didn't want it to plug into the trailer hitch because I want to be able to tow the, tow a trailer behind this with my Harley on. So that's why we didn't do that. Well, let's see what happens here. You guys ready? Do it where nobody can see it. Wait. Hold on. I don't know if I shaved that area down. Whew. Got a little carried away. Hey guys, I've seen people say a number of times something about OSHA, and all I gotta say about that is OSHA is one of the most unconstitutional bureaucratic agencies that's ever existed. Would you agree, Mark? It's that. So think about it, man. Laws are supposed to be, for the people. They're supposed to be voted on by the people. The laws should be, hey, we make this law because there's a problem that the people were upset about. Not with OSHA. OSHA says, you know what? We don't think people should be allowed to eat in the shop. We're just going to make a rule. It says OSHA policy is you can't eat in the shop. Guess what happens? Congress says, oh, OSHA made a rule. It's a law now. It really is. That's how it works. That's ridiculous. That is unacceptable. One time I was eating a candy bar in the shop at Honda. Kenny comes over to me. Kenny was great. And he said, Griff, you can't eat in the shop. That's an OSHA violation. I can't eat a candy bar in the shop because of OSHA? I just one question. How many top guys at OSHA ever turned wrenches for a living for more than 5 years, for more than 10 years? I guarantee you won't find one of those guys there that's turned wrenches for more than 20 years, but they're making the rules, which are making the laws, and that's ridiculous. That's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. Tell me what you guys think. Do you guys think that's fair? Does that sound right to you? Can't have a candy bar in a shop. OSHA violation. Man, that's just... I said that to Mark one time. I was like, Mark, you can't eat in the shop. It's an OSHA violation. Poor Mark thought I was serious.
I threw my food.
I was just messing with him, man. I felt bad about that. I didn't know he thought I was serious until a few days later. And Alf was helping out here, and Alf says, he said, yeah, Mark's outside. He's eating his food. He says you told him he couldn't eat the food in the shop because it's an OSHA violation. I was like, I was joking. God, nobody's got a thought on that? That's sad. It's sad. It is. It's sad. Things won't change, guys, until you guys say something. I'm like John the Baptist, man. I'm a voice in the wilderness. That's how I talk about it. I'm just some dude out there, just telling people what I think. Won't change until you guys take a stand. Yeah, see, that's it, man. We're not doing this anymore. So you guys in the industry, decide that you're going to do something, it's going to stay this way. You either stand for something or you fall for anything, man. Wild Rogue said you could slip on the wrapper and twist your ankle. Man, I wish that would have happened so I could have got some of that pay. You know what did happen? True story. We're pushing a car in, and they had like those concrete pylons outside the doors, like yay tall. And we're turning the car, and I hesitated for just a split second too long if I was going to jump in the car or jump out. And I'd make a decision fast, but I got squished by this Honda as we were turning it in. And I was just like, ah! I was black and blue from like here to here. It was bad, dude. I got squished by the car. I remember I went to see one of the healthcare people, and she said, the first thing she said to me was, you're not getting any more painkillers. Like, I didn't ask for any. What's your deal, man? Jeez, man. All right, let's go ahead and see how this turns out. You guys ready? Try to do the area that nobody sees first. Well, it soaked into the one part good, it's not the part that I needed it to. I thought I was doing a good job for a second too. Damn, what's going on here? Oh, there we go. I need a flashlight, please, so I can see it. Damn it. I think we gotta speed up some. I gooped it in there pretty decently. I'm not crazy about it, but. Damn it. I'm not sure if I need to speed it up or slow it down. What do you guys think? Turn down just a hair. I think, yeah, it's no, it wasn't. No, but hey, Corche, do you do this for a living? Appreciate the insight. Let me see. Let me try this here. Let me, I feel like I got it in there pretty good. I have a hard time seeing. I'm not sure if we need to speed up or slow down. Can't tell. Huh. I can't tell. Speed up a hair? Okay. Cool. Thank you, Corchair. I know what it should sound like, but this is something I've always struggled with. And so I hope you can appreciate that I'm saying, look, I know that I don't know. So I appreciate the help. I appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, it's not quite right. I'm I'm gonna bump it just a bit. See if I can get. It's not right. Yeah, it's now I'm burning holes in it. Damn it. I hate that I struggle with this, guys. Yeah, damn it, dude. I hate that I suck at this. It's very frustrating because I'm used to being good at everything I do. I'm serious. So this is very frustrating when I struggle with something. Too much wire. Hey, Tommy boy. Wait, hey, so, Corchet, I didn't see all the comments, but I hope you know that I haven't doubted you at all. So I'm going to use those U-bolt things to mount this to this, but this here is getting welded on. And I'm going to figure it out. See, that sounds... I feel like that's coming out too fast. That can't be right. Something's not... I know I've got it screwed up somehow. That's not right. I think that... I don't know. I really hate that I know that I don't know, so that's why this is so frustrating to me. And that looks so bad. I'm really embarrassed by it. I'm really embarrassed by it. It looks really bad. I think that it needs to... I think that it needs to be on the hotter setting. All right, so core jam, it's just a 110 welder. It's gas. And so I've got, right now I just turned it to D. So, and that's where it seemed like things were going good, but I think I got it too hot and started melting it in there. But that's when I had, it was coming out decently here. So right there, where is that? Does that need to be faster? Did you hear that? See, that sounds good to me. Oh. That sounded way better to me. Up 840, getting late again. Damn it, man. I'm frustrated, guys. Oh, I need that. It sucks because the backside was actually looking decent when I had it on that speed. Yeah, I think it's because I got it too hot. Oh. Thank you for your help, Corshane. I want to keep going back over this. I think it looks so terrible. Try to get this area. Oh, figures, man. I didn't get all that. Damn it. That sounds way too fast. I'm going to turn it down some. That sounds too fast as well. See, that sounded way better and it burned a hole in it. Almost saying like, hey, just give me a little bit and then we're done, you know? So that's... Okay, so Corchan, are you still there? Corchan, let me know if you're still there, dude. I want to show you just what I was doing here. I can see I got good penetration, but it gets hot, so I can only get get it, and I gotta let go. But I don't have big toes or anything on it. Okay, cool. I really appreciate your help. Let me show you. Don't make fun of all these, you know. I know somebody's going to, but these ones right here are the ones that I was just doing, and now it looks nasty right now. I feel like they look better in person, but yeah. So, but it's especially like the shinier one right here. It's smooth as it comes, you know, as it melts into the top and bottom part. But I could just get like zzz, zzz. Okay, cool. I can live with okay. I know it's not doing fantastic. I know. All right, so I'm gonna hit the other areas like that, and then I'm of course, I've had, you know, I'm a perfectionist, and I know these don't look great. I also know that, but I believe I know enough about, you know, what what welding actually does, that I think I can keep hitting it those little spots and make it, you know, look right and get good penetration. So let me try this again. Well, I'm not gonna lie, it's not my finest work. It's Mark, I feel like it's getting too hot and it's just burning a hole in it. And so I'm having to just get zip, zip. Yeah, so I can't. Yeah, so that's. Yeah, so I'm not hammering it down the whole time. I'm getting it in like zip, zip. I feel like it's rolling in there good now. I'm unhappy at this side. Looks it's so boogered up and ticked off about that. Damn it. Should it slow down some? I'm really frustrated. What's that?
Sounds slow.
Sounds too slow?
Higher speed.
It sounds too slow?
Yeah.
All right. Corchain, appreciate your help, dude. That's what this channel is all about, man. It's helping people. I'm really ticked off that I can't seem to get this right. That's too fast. It's, you can just sound, you can hear it, it's too fast. It's not right. Man, I'm really struggling with this. I'm really irritated. I'm struggling this bad with it. I usually don't. So that's why it's such a struggle. It's not right. It just doesn't sound right, dude. Does it sound too fast, too slow to you guys? Washington, I've got a lot to do on this thing, dude. It's not just one thing, man. I'm pretty irritated right now, though. This looks like crap. This does not look right. And damn time, dude. Go ahead and why don't you rotate the dial for me like we did before? All right. Why don't you rotate the dial for me like you did before? Ready? That sounds better. I part of me must just rip it off, and so I'm really frustrated by it. It does not look good. Man, I feel like we did it before on that on C, and that's why I'm. Oh crap! I didn't grind that. All right. You ready? That feels. It seems like it's too fast. They're snapping back. Did you hear it?
Yeah.
So it didn't sound right. I'd slow it down a little bit. Like Mark, when it sounds right to you, then stop. Don't keep going. All right. It was, and then. That sounded almost right. I'm really unhappy with how this looks. So you hear that, Mark?
Yeah.
Is that not a good what does that sound mean? Because it this here is where it's got it's really thin too, so it's you ready? That's not right. That sounded right. That's kind of funny. I think that's the right setup right now. Where's it at? Okay. I'm really discouraged with this. It's I'm so OCD. I want everything to look really nice, and this thing I struggle with the most is just setting the damn thing up, man. I keep having a hard time seeing out of this thing too. You ready? Damn it. I'm sorry, that's gonna drive me nuts, dude.
So, you hit the motion button.
Man, guys, I'm sorry. I'm going to talk more tonight. I'm really irritated because I'm struggling with this. Torchan, I appreciate that. I do have the fan blowing on me. Should I turn that off? All right. Mark already said that once. In fact, I actually tell everybody, hey, Mark said turn the fan off. It's so damn hot all the time. I'm really discouraged because of how just this whole thing is taking way longer than we planned on. Far behind. I'm like that Candlebox song. Let me fall behind now, baby. Kind of like that. That's how I feel. I'd like to at least be able to know, okay, I can clean this up. Doesn't look like crap anymore. Which fan's still going? You ever turn the fans off? Burned a hole right in that one. That doesn't sound right there. I didn't feel like it, but gosh, dude, this is terrible. This is really bad. I'm really unhappy about it. I don't care, man. I'm gonna know what it looks like. Frustrated. It's like I've always struggled with that. Is getting the things set up right, and then I'm glad you guys pointed out this fan thing to me because I had no idea. See, that seems like it should either be slower or that it's not clean enough. That's what it sounds like to me.
Slow it down a little bit.
I know, I'm saying it's either slow enough or it's gotta be slower or it's not clean enough. Man, I can't. I'm really embarrassed about this. That's the truth. I'm really embarrassed about it. It's not the way I usually do things. You know, I'm just really struggling. Chapter 9. Let me see what it looks like right here if I do it. Yeah, yeah. So that's. I cleaned that off. I thought it was pretty good. Because it sounded to me like it's either not clean enough or it had a bad ground.
Is it clean on the bottom? Or the top?
Yeah, I cleaned it on the bottom.
Okay.
I'll take a look at it because I thought about that beforehand. Yeah. Yeah. It's just really frustrating to me because now it's taking way longer than it should have. Ready? Let me mess up some more here. You ready? Washington, if you're still there, were you the guy that said that the, yeah, see, I was thinking about that, man. Something it didn't seem like it's clean or not. It's, damn it. I think the speed and everything is right. Thanks for the tip, Crochet. I'm going to clean it off some more and try that again. Because some of these, on this back half, it was actually starting to look a lot better, I thought. Is that the whole problem? It wasn't down to metal enough? Contact. That sounded better. That sounded better. Man, of course, I hit that thing with the grinder. I can't see how I get much cleaner, dude. I just burned a hole in it. Yeah, it's like, yeah, just keep burning holes in it. All right, so core chain, I'm not sure if I got everything way too hot now or what, but I'm telling you guys, I'm discouraged by this, and really appreciate everybody trying to give me some pointers on it. I'm a little I'm really bothered because this isn't my first time welding, and I've had this. Most of this was done pretty well. I don't think my mask is working properly. That looked really bright. Man, embarrassed, ticked off. And I feel like I don't really make any progress, man, because I get this crap. I'm really frustrated. I'm not sure. The thing that bothers me is that I don't know exactly what I did wrong. Thought, wow, I got it clean. See this one. See that? I, I've never had this much trouble with it. That's why I'm so irritated, dude. What's that? It sounds like something's dirty, or it's not. Gosh, it looks like crap, dude. It sounds like something's dirty, or it just does not sound right. That's what's so irritating to me. Is turn. I gotta go. Man, this is. I'm so. Damn, dude. Slow it down, please. Slow it down. Speed it up just a touch. Then we got to speed it up. Right about there. This is like, man, it's gonna take me a couple hours to weld this so it looks nice, dude. This does not look good. It's really bad. Damn. All right. Well, this is a big disappointment. That's really all I gotta say about that. Yeah, it's man. I'm telling you, something's not clean or something, dude. Because there's times where it's like it's on a roll, but jeez. man, yeah, it might actually be on there really solid. This looks like crap. I figure these ones start turning out good. Nope, not that. Wow. Man, it sucks. Do a couple more, I gotta go. Man, I hope they don't put this on the TV show I'm going for. Right, Mark? I said I hope they don't show this on the TV show I'm trying out for. I don't want to be on that TV show I'm trying out for. That wouldn't be good. I'm really bummed out about this because I always like things to look nice, and man, it's gonna be a lot of grinding. I know what you're doing tomorrow, Mark. Yeah. Have fun. Let me try one more thing here, and then I'm gonna go. Sorry, I haven't been real good at the comments tonight, guys. Been pretty discouraged, as is apparent here. Pretty discouraged. What's that? Change the tip for the hell of it. I'm not gonna do that. We haven't had a problem until welding up in metal box covers so nobody can look. Just Wild Rogue, you taking off? Don't leave me, Wild Rogue. Let me try this again real quick. Wow. I'm embarrassed tonight. Yeah. Trying to. I don't know what's wrong with these mounts. I can't see anything when I get going. And now it's got these globs. Gosh, it looks terrible. Super upset about it. I'm really bummed out. This is not the way I had envisioned this. I'm really embarrassed by it. That's why I didn't zoom in on it, guys. Like, you guys can look on your computer and zoom in, laugh at me. That's fine. You can see these beads were looking fine. I got over here, and something happened. So I'm not exactly sure what, but I'm really bummed out about that. All right, well, let's see what we got to say. I'm really bummed out about that. All right. I think it's actually on there pretty tight. It doesn't look right. And I don't feel like I'm done either. There's a number of other areas I'd like to get. So it is what it is, Yeah, I'll get the grinder out tomorrow, dude. Oh, core chain lift. All right. All right, guys. Man, damn it, dude. Man, this is one of those things that, hey, why is that loose? Did I see that? Look at that. I guess it's good that I saw that, huh? What's that about? All right, so the bolts that hold that setup on are tired or loose, it looks like. Let's see if they got like a grinder that's like really good at getting bad welds off. I don't know if you guys know of one, send me a link to it. So, all right, well that's a bummer. The good news is, it's not the end of the world. I'm frustrated because I don't know exactly what I did wrong. I'm not professionally taught or anything, but I've been doing it for a while, and usually I don't have that many problems. So I know there's some people on here who are like, I do it all the time, and I never have that problem. Okay, good for you, dude. That wasn't me. So do the best I can. You know what I'm saying? So let's we're gonna clean up, and then this grinder's seen better days, so probably go ahead and get one that we'll get one that's a little newer, a little fresher grinder. And while I'm getting ready to go, I think I'll have a Topo Chico. Woo! Man, I'm discouraged about that, guys. Washington asked, "You're still working on the RV?" Yeah, there's a lot to do, man. You're not going to see another one like this. It's almost done. It's really close. It's going to be really sweet. I'll tell you what, man. Be coming to a town near you. You guys come inside, hang out in my 70s lounge chairs. Oh yeah, we'll have a good time. Anyways, you guys got any questions for me? Or are you guys done? Doesn't look like it. All right, well, man, sucks. We got to tighten that up tomorrow. Huh. Wonder if it has anything to do with like the kind, like look, I welded this bolt on here for this. Didn't have a problem. Obviously something was amiss. Something was amiss, dude. But on the plus side, we see that we saw that the, oh, is this thing dead? Yeah, man, I might come to Ohio. You want to come visit you, Josh? Or Justin? I'll come visit you, dude. We'll hang out, have a good time. Oh, yeah. Man. Well, get my generator out of the way. Until we can. All right, well, if you guys don't have anything, I guess that's it. I will see you guys another night. Unless you want to keep talking about me coming to visit you, Justin, sure. Yeah, we'll get the grinder. All right, guys. All right, so look, that's a bummer. That's how it goes sometimes. Have a good night. I'll see you